St. Thomas of Becket is a really, really friendly atmosphere that you can feel safe there.
It makes me feel very special, so it's more like a family than anything else to me.
Everybody wants to contribute everything they have to the church and make it just a much more better place to be.
They give up their time and money.
Our mission is to help everyone understand and appreciate the gifts that they have from God and recognize what they are and then utilize them in the best way in the service of God. We try to keep that attitude going year-round, from the oldest to the youngest, all the way through the church.
Stewardship is all about giving, and whether it's your time or sharing your expertise, I feel like everyone has something to give, and I see it especially through the children.
It's not all just about giving money. You can give food, your time, and patience.
It's giving all you have to the maximum.
We start stewardship projects with the kids at a very young age. They're taught every little bit counts for them.
Now, how about your thumb? Can you touch your thumb with
The stewardship hand is something we're working with to show the children how easy it is for them to realize that they are good stewards.
On each finger it represents something that is required or needed to help stewardship reach its maximum.
Love, sacrifice, possessions, ownership, and relationship.
Love kind of touches it upon everything, and if you give your love to something, it's very hard not to accomplish it.
Stewardship is God's love in action.
They all tie together. So if you love and you sacrifice, you can give away your possessions. You can feel the ownership. You can have relationships. So I think you kind of need to have all of these, and if you feel like you don't have them, it's inside you. When you bake, you're doing this with your hand, and that baking gets money, and that money goes to the poor. So the hand is a really good representation of this whole thing.
Well, first we have to make two things: pumpkin pie and orange cupcakes.
Yay, pumpkin pie!
So in Sunday school, we start the building blocks of the children giving back, and by youth church, the kids choose their own project. They really try to choose the projects that are most meaningful to them.
We hear and we forget. We do and then we remember. So I think being active and being involved in actually raising money helps them know that they're contributing in a meaningful way.
Every October, the children do a bake sale for the church, and this year they decided to do a pie versus cake.
We bake a bunch of cakes and we bake a bunch of pies, and then we put them on separate tables, and whatever basket has the most money in it, we deem that our church that likes pie or cake more. And it's really fun, and everyone gets a little competitive in it.
The money in the cake versus pie donations are going to buy fresh fruit and vegetables to go in Thanksgiving baskets that the church annually donates to people who can't afford their own Thanksgiving food and dinner.
The money that they raised was dedicated to our longtime friend and parishioner, Ann Paul, who recently passed away.
Ann Paul and I were really good friends, and she was the one who started the Thanksgiving basket. We started about 14 years ago with 6 families, and that has grown now to the 35 families. Ann was someone who did so much for others in need. She exemplified the spirit of outreach into the community and through St. Thomas of Becket outreach. Ann loved the children, and I know she would be very proud of the Sunday school children and what they're doing in outreach.
It's really kind of amazing to be able to know that you are helping someone who has no food, and that you can make someone feel so happy by just donating an hour of your time each day.
It feels a lot better if you're out there actually helping somebody than sitting inside doing nothing for your own personal gain.
I feel honored to do this kind of thing, to be the person who is helping these lives, even if they never figure out it's me. I enjoy every moment of it.
All the kids have shown how much they have to give, and I think everyone has something to give. It's up to all of us to not just talk the talk, but walk the walk.
It really is a giving parish, and so we need the contributions from every member, all of their talents and skills and the time they're able to give, and of course the finances, because that helps us go out and do God's work in the world, and we can do greater things when everyone contributes.
Remember the thumb. Do you have love to give and to spread around, even if you aren't exactly plentiful when it comes to possessions and money and time? You can still give your love. If you love hard enough, then you can do any of it. Go out and love.